Hello, once again, this is Empress Alicia. This is my second time. Something happened with my audio, but I'm back with you guys, and I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope you're having a good evening. I hope you had a good week and prepare for a good weekend. I'm coming to give you guys a message that I was guided to give. Okay? And a vision that I have received and everything. Okay? I have seen it and I have heard it. And I'm coming to give you a message. Okay? So, this goes along with what I've been talking about for the past few days, right? It's what I've been talking about for the past few days about how there's gang stalking and how it's orchestrated and how a lot of these people are enslaved, whether karmically or because they made a contract with other entities before they got in here. I gave you guys a lot of revelations about my own personal experiences and how it all comes full circle, right? So in this vision, I heard this was not a good one. This was not a good vision. It seemed that a lot of people want my help. People who have betrayed me. A lot of people are cursed. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in this vision, and as I just lift up one of my cards, the Nine of Swords just came up. Okay? So, I'm on point. All right? So, as I'm not going to tell you what I was doing, but a vision came to me and also heard an audio. And what I heard more than see at first was people saying, I can't find myself. I can't find myself. I can't control myself. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't control myself. I cannot find myself. This is not me. I cannot find myself. Nobody can hear me that I can't reach out. I can't scream. I can't ask for help. This is what I heard. So at first it gave me anxiety. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, okay, let me see. Let me stop what I'm doing. Okay, let me listen. So I hear it repeatedly. And then I start hearing somebody like panting. Like, you know how somebody just, was just running and you out of breath and you trying to catch your breath. This is kind of like how they sound. Like they can't breathe, or like they trying and their heart is beating fast and they can't control themselves. They can't control their mind. They can't control their limbs. They can't control themselves at all. Right? So then I hear, I'm trapped. I hear somebody screaming, but it sounds like they're far away. And they're screaming, I'm trapped. I'm trapped in here. I am trapped. That's not me, man. That's not me. As if he was talking to somebody, right, that looked like him or that is him. And it's like he is somewhere watching. I know, guys, this is some crazy shit, right? So I'm like, okay, so what do I supposed to do with it? So what am I supposed to do with it? So then after that, I said, okay, God, you got to show me a vision. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to show me a vision. Something. Give me something. So then I start seeing people who also betrayed me. I start seeing faces I never seen before, but I also start seeing people that I seen. And a lot of these people, just like I said a few days this week, that these people are enslaved. I know what I'm talking about. They are enslaved. Okay? So what I want to do with you guys, since I was the joke, I want to show you guys why it does not pay to try to bring somebody else down. Okay? And this is for, I don't care who you are. For the ones that resonate with the is, and some of the ones who resonate with the are. Is or are. It don't matter who you is or who you are. If you an enemy, you an enemy. And if you in my energy, you gonna come up. Okay? Now, I told y'all about my story, and if you don't know my story, go back and look at some videos, and it will tell you all about what I've been going through, along with these goddamn neighbors that's part of the plan that knew everything what was going on. I told y'all about that, right? I told y'all about the neighbor across the hall who got a camera but swear up and down she never seen nothing going on over here. She don't know who came in my house, stole this. She don't know who stole my packages. Nobody know nothing when it comes to this apartment. But she got a camera right across the damn hall as soon as I showed up. And y'all think that's a coincidence? That's not a coincidence, but I pass. Okay. So we're gonna find out some enemies and what they up to. Okay? We gonna find out some, and since they had cameras on me, y'all. They had cameras on me. They lie and try to say I was a slut. I was a hoe. I had all kinds of venereal diseases. They tried to say everything. I was mentally incapacitated. They tried to say everything. But I'm going to show you who the real mental incapacitated and the mentally insane, and now who is the people that are begging for me to lift their curses because they are cursed. And they scared. The Five of Cups just flew out. Today I'm going to do some tarot. I'm going to add tarot into my message. I ain't going to do a whole tarot spread, but I'm going to flip out some tarot just to keep me in track with these enemies, okay? Five of Cups. The Most High said all of them is the biggest energy is the Five of Cups, okay? And anybody who know a little thing about tarot, which I don't just do tarot, I use tarot as just a little, like a guideline of my messages. I don't use tarot because I don't need tarot cards, okay? Tarot cards is just, you gotta be really specially gifted to really dig deep with tarot cards. But we got these karmics. One card with another card does not mean a story. It depends on what it comes out with, and you got to know how to listen to what God is telling you. And a lot of these karmics don't know how to do that. Okay? So a lot of these karmics are depressed, regretful, and in a sunken place. Why are they in a sunken place, Alicia? Because everybody put time, money, and energy into bringing me down, into trying to make my life a living hell, by trying to secure the bag, by trying to get the bag, right? off of me. Okay? I bet you they sorry now. I bet you they sorry now. I bet you they sorry asses now. They sitting in a goddamn, look, a lot of backstabbing and betraying going on. I tell you that. Somebody's telling. Somebody's telling. Somebody is telling. Somebody, there is a lot of betraying going on. Somebody who was also in a union got betrayed. Somebody who was in a union got betrayed as well. This looks like a few people. I see a few couples. I see a lot of couples that got betrayed behind everybody trying to take me out and come against me. I see a few couples, and a lot of these couples not even together no more. A lot of these couples is not even together no more. Because when you're doing all this dirt, together and stuff ain't going your way, and police, not police, but the big boys start getting involved, right? That's when a lot of shit hits the roof and everybody is starting to look out for themselves. Everybody start looking out for their goddamn selves because nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants to go down. Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth. Nobody wants to go to jail and nobody wants to go down for the whole crime. Okay? Somebody is holding back, trying to make a decision in the Nine of Swords. Going through the motions. Somebody feeling real in their head right now. Let's see where my enemies are. Let me see who want to show up today. Let's see who want to show up today. Who are my enemies? Who want to show up? Don't act like you ain't my enemies now. Because my mouth got up on here. Don't act like you ain't my enemies now. I'm going to shut that again. Don't act like you're not my enemies now. I'm going to catch you. Because now what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling, a lot of them, the energies is trying to run. They're trying to hide now. Don't be cowards. I'm going to catch you. No good. Okay, so I'm gonna start with, let me see which one stick out to most. Let's see who this Eight of Swords is. Who is this Eight of Swords that betrayed me, that's now trying to come back around? Somebody who I used to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time, party with, turn up with, drink with, smoke, whatever, you know. I'm not a smoker like that, but you know. Let's see. Right behind it is the Seven of Swords. So this person definitely betrayed me and also was celebrated with me. Okay. The energy shows up as a Queen of Pentacles, but it doesn't mean that she is the Queen of Pentacles or a earth sign. It can mean that she just in a relationship, or she might have been married, or a long-term marriage, or yeah, that she just grounded in that way. It doesn't always mean that she got to be married or like that. It could also mean that she wanted to be a Queen of Pentacles. So there's a lot of ways how I can look at this. That was left out in the cold by not only me, but by this, I'm about to find out what this is. They also wanted to cause me conflict and chaos to my life. Now, the Seven of Swords energy with the Three of Cups, this, I'm picking up, there's a heifer, is a bitch. Okay? And not only that, but I'm seeing that not only did she get left out by me, but she got left out by somebody else. Okay, this looked like it was a so-called friend. I think I know who this is. A so-called friend. See, what I'm seeing right now is that you are in a mental bondage. This woman, this so-called friend, is in a mental bondage from a betrayal, from, you know, juggling with a Knight of Cups. But that flew out fast. So whatever that energy is very cocky, because they flew out. They flew out right away. They ain't hold no punches. They just wanted to fly out right out of my goddamn hand. But this enemy is in a Eight of Swords, and I'm seeing that they are in a bondage. Okay? A bondage for various reasons. Because they decided to be sneaky, lying, and a thief, and a betrayer. Okay? And I'm going to get deeper. Okay? I'm going to tell you why they in the Eight of Swords. I'm about to tell you why. Because I'm already getting the feel. I'm already hearing it from spirit. Why they are in a bondage in their motherfucking brain, in the head, in the mind, body, and soul, and how it goes with this vision that I had of mine, okay? How it goes with the vision. So, they've been left out in the cold by another group as well. Okay, from a risk that they have taken with an so-called emperor that betrayed them. Okay, they may even be sick right now. Okay, they may even be sick right now, that they are depressed about and blocked from, not only because that's what happens when you mess around with dark magicians, but because the purpose was not served. Let me tell you something. What I'm seeing is that you let somebody, and I'm getting angry. You hear it? I'm getting angry because my spirit team is telling me this. What I'm hearing and what I'm getting is that you worked with a group. This is one of my so-called friends. This is the same energy. These same motherfuckers still trying to come up in my energy, still trying to come up in my face and act like they don't want to be responsible for what they done to me. And now you want to be in my face, bitch. I'm going to put you on blast. Bitch, you got and you mad. You got. You got rejected from a so-called emperor that you thought was my man, that I don't want. Number two, you was working with a group. I don't know what this group is. The group, it looked like some kind of cult, some kind of organization, some kind of spiritual leader, some kind of group. It could be a spiritual leader. It could be a group. Goddamn, it could be the goddamn government for all I know. I'm seeing all above. I'm seeing government ties. I'm seeing cult ties. I'm seeing family members. I'm seeing that you were part of it and everybody came to you, or one person came to you because they wanted you to put something in my drink or set me up and do me something for me to be hurt and harmed. The energy don't lie. The energy do not lie. And I'm tired of people acting like they don't know. You know, ho, because you still in my energy, bitch. So let me finish. So this Hierophant group dropped you. Why did they drop you? Because you still in your feelings. You was trying to win at all costs. You was trying to beat me and defeat me, but I was never your enemy, bitch. I was never your enemy. But you wanted to get the bag. You wanted to get some money. You wanted a come up like a thirsty ass hoe. And that's exactly what they did. They did rituals on you. You might have been in a relationship or a so-called relationship, but y'all was working together. Y'all was working together to do me something. And you let them prey on you, do some kind of ritual on you or with you. I don't know. I don't know if you was part of the sex orgy or not. I don't know. I don't know if you was fucking and you did some incantations and then you went home and did some candle work or put me on the altar, bitch. All that shit you did. You got an entity attachment to your body, mind, soul, and spirit. You are not even the same person that if I ever knew you, you ain't that person no more. You're not the person that I once knew. And you can lie and try to say you don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what's going on. You let them fuck you, drain you, put dark magic on you, and that dark magician, just like I told you, he was a piece of shit, right? I came to you and told you he was a piece of shit. He gave you a spiritual entity. He gave you a spiritual darkness, and then he pumped and dumped you, ho, and dropped you for that hoe that is the demonic demon from hell that he's tied to in the demonic kingdom. And he goes out and he traps women with spiritual entities. That's what I came to you when I was crying for help and I told you that he's a sick motherfucking bastard and he get goddamn dark entities and he attaches them to you. And he drains you, and also they control your motherfucking mind through all of the entities that they put on you, because he goes back to the coven, cult, and organization that he works with, and they control you, bitch. So you driving past my motherfucking house, you doing all the shit that you're doing to me, is not even you. I'm telling y'all, you gotta listen. These bitches are controlled by dark entities, dark demonic entities, and this bitch is one of them. This demonic bitch is one of them that swear up and down she don't know what's going on and want to go around when you were paid to make up rumors. You think I don't know that? You were paid to make up rumors about me. Now say you weren't. You were paid to make up rumors. You were paid to do that. You get okay? And let me tell you something. To my divine beings out there, to all of my goon team divine beings out there, bitches like this you don't need around you. They was always jealous. They was always hating on you. They already knew you were better than them. And this is what happens when you go against your soul. This is what happens when you in a competition and you looking at everything blindly because you trying to win. When you trying to win, you coming up against somebody when you ain't got no business going up against nobody. Like I said in another video, y'all, these bitch came from the same place I came from, went to the same school, and stayed on the porch. What the hell was you out here doing trying to mess with dark magicians and letting them prey on you and put magic on you and use you and fuck you and drain you and dump you like a fucking piece of trash like they do a lot of other bitches? That dark magician did that to over 100 women, over 200, 300, 400 women. He has done the same thing to. Fuck them, put goddamn black magic on them, and then dump them because what they're expecting you to do is lose your mind. They already expecting you to lose your motherfucking mind, and you are. Yeah, what I'm seeing, you having problems with your vision problems. You seeing double. You hearing shit that ain't there. Aren't you hearing something that ain't really there that nobody else hear? You seeing stuff that ain't really there. You seeing double vision. You hearing stuff. You think you going crazy. You make me crazy. You make me crazy. That's what you going, bitch. You going crazy. And I think you end up in a mental institution because not only are you going crazy because you got mental bondage, you are in a mental prison. A mental prison. And you are controlled. You are now a complete bot. I did a whole video. I'm not trying to get off task here, but I did a whole video of how the government, the shadow side of the goddamn government, program bitches in the hood. Didn't I talk about that about a year ago? How the government program bitches in the motherfucking hood by having them get fucked by either an op, an agent, or ran through, trained on, and now they own you because they put spirits on you. And the spirits are able to body jump right through you and in you. And they can see everything through a stinking ass hole. Through a stinking ass hole. I said that about a year ago. I did a whole video on if somebody ain't stealing shit about how the shadow side of the motherfucking government program these bots. Just like that. And this bitch is one of them. This bitch is one of them. When the reality is, you are crying out for help. You're crying out for help because you can't control your mind. You can't control your limbs. You can't control who you are. It's like when a person have a demonic attachment, y'all. It's like you, the real you, is in the backseat of the car and you watching. But something else has taken over and start driving. And you like, oh, I'm not even controlling. I want to eat a piece of cheesecake, but this demon won't let me eat the cheesecake and I can't control it. So that's like a picture of how that is. That's just like an example of how that is. And very brokenhearted you are, because not only and very depressed you are because of the risk that you take, the risk that you took with people, be all out of jealousy, all because you was in competition and you thought you was going to win, and you thought all the odds was against me, and you ain't have a problem with that, and you think God is going to bless you, ho. God is not going to bless you, ho. You are over. You are done. 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 Over with and done, okay? And you're in the Five of Pentacles. If you are trying to hold on and you ain't Carmen, or you're trying to hold on to, maybe it's a Taurus that betrayed you. Maybe it's a fake ass spiritual leader that betrayed you. That's the same dark ass person, because the devil card popped right out when I was trying to shuffle and trying to tell me that's a demon, fake ass spiritual guided leader. And then I see a whole crowd standing behind. That's on you. So like I said, everybody, I don't care about no sorry ass apologies. I don't care that you want me to come and be your rescuer because you chose to go with dark forces. You ain't gotta own up to anything. But your life says it. Your life shows it. Your life shows what you've been doing. Your life shows that. And I'm also smelling something. Something stink. It may even be some STDs involved. Some damn STDs. Because didn't somebody get paid to go around and say, I had an STD? I could bring up my motherfucking portal. Soon as I find my goddamn password, I could bring up my portal. I can go and get my paperwork by Monday morning. And by the end of Monday morning, go get my motherfucking paperwork and print that shit out and say, I don't have a goddamn thing. I ain't give nobody shit. But you got paid to do that too? We gonna see who really got all the AIDS and the HIV and the herpes and the syphilis and the hepatitis C and all the other shit that they don't even have a motherfucking name for. We gonna see who really got it. We gonna see. We gonna see. Somebody that wanted me sacrificed just came up on the board. Somebody who wanted me sacrificed for a coven, a cult. And when I say sacrifice, sometimes it don't always mean unaliving you. It's a group. It's a group. Somebody worked together digitally. A group. When sacrifice don't always mean unaliving you. It can mean everybody tarnishing your character like the fuck they tried to do. It can mean locking you up in a crazy house, knowing that you're not crazy and mental like the fuck they tried to do. It can mean them having you maimed in a bed and getting benefits off of you. It could mean a whole lot of other things. A King of Wands in reverse. A nasty ass and ruthless ass, double life, having motherfucker, power hungry ass motherfucker that don't know how to control a motherfucking wine. That probably got HIV, herpes, and everything else, and syphilis, and everything else. That also wanted to sacrifice me. They were planning their future. They were trying to already figure out how they wanted their future to go. and was standing their ground to do it. They was going hard and heavy trying to do it, but the motherfuckers were defeated. Because the motherfuckers are still standing in a 9 of motherfucking wands. And you're about to be in the 10 of wands. And if you ain't in the 10 of wands, you about to be unalived your own goddamn self. You're about to be unalived your own goddamn self. And what I'm seeing is this group is kicking out people. I picked up on this not long ago. I picked up on a group kicking out a men or many men because they can't deliver, because they can't get what they promised they was going to motherfucking get. And I bet you that was goddamn me. A Scorpio, a cocky ass Scorpio that's in a King of Wands energy that got a nasty ass wand. That think their wand pop out motherfucking gold. But it don't pop out gold, it pop out pus. It pop out goddamn puffs. It don't pop out gold. Thinking about your future, trying to goddamn hurt people. A whole bunch of nonsense. Everybody about to find out about this. Everybody about to find out about all the risks that you've been taking all these years. Everybody about to find out. All the risks that you've been taking out all these goddamn years. Everybody about to find out what's been going on with you. Secrets exposed. Fucking bottom feeders. Fucking bottom feeders. You hear? Bottom feeders. Bottom feeders. Bottom feeders. Bottom feeders. They ain't want shit. You ain't got the motherfucking heart. That's what I'm hearing one of these men say about you. You ain't got the fucking heart. You ain't got the fucking heart. You a lame ass nigga. That's what your so-called friends think about you. You a lame ass nigga. You think nobody don't know about you like little people? Because why is all these pages popping out? Why is pages popping out? Pages should not be popping out like this. You attracted to people that are too young for you. You attracted to people that are too young for you. Too young for you. You're goddamn petty. You think the people around you don't know that you are petty? Are you in a goddamn book? Whatever book that was. Whatever book that is. Whatever website that is. You got entity attachments too. Hoping and praying and sickly. Hoping and praying and sickly. And you look like your ass got betrayed by the same group that you work for. Or you will be. Oops. If I told the plan. Sorry if I told the plan for your group. But your group don't like you. They think you weak. They think you a punk. But this motherfucker want to still come for me. This motherfucker want to still come for a woman that sit down to piss and got a wipe. And you want to come for me, but you got men around you that if they tell you to suck their dick, I hope no kids ain't listening to this because this is a raunchy ass video. If they tell you to get down and suck their dick, you will. Because you a punk and you afraid to fight a man, but you will go over there and try to fight a woman. You will sit here and still try to gang stalk women and fuck on people that's under 18 and with your sickly dick. I can't stand niggas like you. I don't even know who you are. Where do you even come from? What kind of family allows a man to fuck on women that's under 18 and y'all know about it? What kind of shit is that? Y'all know he's a pedophile. Y'all know he's a predator. Y'all know he goes around trying to fuck on people he should not be trying to fuck on. Y'all know this, and y'all sit here and allow this man to still roam. This piece of shit here. This piece of shit. If your mama should have been a freak that night. She should have swallowed you. If your mama ain't a freak, she should have been that night. She should have been the biggest freak that night and swallowed your fucking ass, because your ass don't do nothing for the community. You don't do nothing for the world. A fucking lame. I can't stand it. The energy is disgusting. Disgusting. And it's disgusting how you got men around you. They should beat your ass and throw you out on a fucking highway. You're disgusting. Disgusting. And you got a nerve to be my enemy? Look like they thinking of how they gonna beat your ass. That's what it look like as well. They are thinking of a way how they gonna sneak up on your motherfucking ass. Because they don't like you. Spirit says that's the fucking truth. They don't like your ass. And they are thinking of how they gonna fuck you up. And I can't wait. I can't wait. You goddamn, if you had a bitch, the bitch left you. Look like she either left you or she planning to leave your ass. And she should. She should leave your ass. She out of there. And she got the victory, look like it. The victory, the money and all. Look like she up out of there trying to take every goddamn thing and leave your ass out in the cold. She better run while she fucking can. That's your mother. What the fuck you get after finding out that you're a disgusting pig. Worse than a goddamn pig. You should be castrated. Castrated. You a fucking coward. A coward. You go after people that are innocent. But you won't dare go to the real wolves. You scared of the wolves. You scared of the drug dealers. You think I can't see that you tried to fuck, that you either fucked the drug dealer or got fucked in the ass for drugs? Got fucked in the ass for drugs. Got fucked in the ass to help do spell work. You like a bitch. Now, let me keep going, because I'll keep going. I'll goddamn keep going. I could get real raunchy and tell every goddamn thing. But I ain't telling nothing that ain't true. And guess what? It's going to be exposed anyway, y'all. Mark my word. It's already in the timeline. It's already there. It's nothing that you can do. Everybody's going to find out that you are bisexual and acting like you a player and a pimp, and that you get more hoes than anything. That you got hoes in every area code. Yeah, you got hoes in every area code, all right. We about to see who those hoes are. You about to really find out. Nasty ass. All these goddamn little people. Then let me go to the next one. Then I got this young ass fire sign. Look like somebody from my past. Somebody that was close. Let me air this motherfucker out, because they an enemy too. And Spirit told me to let me know, to tell y'all where these enemies at right now. And a lot of them are broke, poor, hungry, homeless, and losing stuff. And they cursed. Okay? Cursed. 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 So let's find out about this old person, this young person from my past. Let's find out who this is, so I can air them out too. So I can air their asses out too, because y'all going to leave me alone. I'm going to show y'all. What the hell? Who the hell calling me from Guatemala? I don't know nobody in no goddamn Guatemala. Anyway, y'all. It's somebody that's trying to throw me off in my square because I don't know nobody in no goddamn Guatemala. It's one of my goddamn gang stalkers that obviously found my number and calling because I don't know nobody in that area code and the name and the country popped up. I don't know nobody with that damn area code. They a weirdo. This person is experiencing the same thing. In a partnership, or was. And when I say partnership, it don't always mean romantically. It could mean that they just joined together to do something. Okay? But the bitch is in the 10 of Wands. So whatever she was doing and everything they try to put on me, listen, the bitch ain't winning. She ain't winning. I hope y'all got y'all wine on this Friday evening because I'm coming back. I'm coming back, y'all, too. Okay? I'm coming back. But the bitch is in the 10 of Wands. So you tell me who really fucked up out here. This enemy of mine that looks like a one of my siblings. That's what I'm seeing. The bitch took a risk in a relationship and partnered with somebody that she had feelings with that walked away from her stupid ass. And she's in the 10 of Wands. And I hear somebody, why are you telling her business? Listen, bitch, mind your fucking business. These motherfuckers want to tell my business and made up all these rumors. I was guided to tell y'all where these karmics at today. What's going on with them, and they all fucked up. Every last one of them are fucked up. Okay? So mind your goddamn business and get off of my goddamn shit. I can say whatever I want. Now, as I said, the bitch is in the 10 of Wands, and she was with somebody that she felt feelings for that walked the fuck away. The bitch may be pregnant. She may be pregnant. Thought it was her lover and all of this shit. Got together, orchestrating with a Scorpio. I keep telling y'all, this goddamn disgraceful man, he was all up and through my family. He fucked damn near everybody. Stole from me and everything. Stole from me. Helped them steal from me. Was fucking my sister. Fucking my so-called best friend. Fucked my cousin. Probably fucked my mama too. Probably fucked a few uncles too. Because he gay. He half gay and half straight. So he probably fucked them too for all I know. I won't be surprised. I'm just letting y'all know, and I hear somebody laughing, but I'm just saying, it's the truth. Shit, he ran through all up in my goddamn family, and you motherfuckers think I want you? I don't want you. That person turned their back. That person turned their back. And the same thing that happened with that so-called bestie I had, she got demonic entities on her, and so do this bitch. This ex-sibling of mine. Because I don't resonate with having a family at this moment. I have relatives, but I don't have family. I'm going to make my family, okay? My family is going to be worldwide in who I bring into my circle. I'm going to consider them family because the people I thought that was my family, they ain't shit. You hear? They ain't shit. They ain't shit. They goddamn full of shit. Look like this person walked away, pumped you and dumped you, left you fucked up and brokenhearted and regretful with entity attachments. Just like I said, what the hell do you whores want me to do about it? Why are y'all still mad at me? And what I'm seeing is these hoes is mad because this so-called dark magician motherfucker still want to be with me. No, you don't. I don't want you. I don't want nothing to do with no dark ass magician with no goddamn disgraceful ass man. You ain't even a man. You a boy. You a predator. You prey on women. You prey on people. You prey on us. And you're a piece of shit because you sit there and you sit here and yallygag with other men and you won't touch them. I can't stand a man like that. A male like that. I cannot stand males that prey on women and scared of a man. I cannot stand males like that. You will sit there and go at toe-to-toe with a woman, but you will sit there and be scared as hell to go toe-to-toe with a man that stand pissing up like you, and they can beat your ass and do everything, and you won't do anything. I can't stand males like that. That's unattractive. That's disgusting. So y'all can have them. You hear me, Karmics? Y'all can have them. Rock on. Keep him. I don't want him. Y'all can have them. And what I'm seeing, the karmics look like they don't want him either. Jezebel don't want him no more. You hear me? Word on the street. Jezebel don't want him no more. She want herself a new fish. Who is her new fish, y'all? Who is? Spirit says that's the truth. Jezebel, what is going on? I told you, them fucking Jezebels, them bitches that show you, they will show your ass something. I was too vanilla. I didn't like snorting coke and getting fucked in the ass and having threesomes and foursomes and letting you fuck your homie, brother, whoever the hell that is, and watching, and then me having sex with my friend or some nasty shit like that. I was too vanilla. But look at Jezebel. Jezebel is already on to her next man. Shit, she done got herself look like a king of pentacles. Jezebel done went and got her look like a king of pentacles. She pregnant again, look like too. She may be pregnant again, but I don't think that's your baby. I think she's trying to lock in somebody else or pin a baby on somebody else because she's trying to get somebody who got more money than you. Because look like you broke. So why would I want his broke ass, y'all? You take him. Y'all can have him. Why do I want somebody who got broke, nasty, stinking dick that's going to give me BV, STDs, HIV, and herpes, and all kinds of cervical cancer, and you can't even pay a fucking gas bill. You can't even pay a goddamn put gas in a goddamn car for me to drive any goddamn where. You can't even protect your own hoes. Your hoes run you. At least real men can control they hoes. You can't even control your hoes. Y'all can have his nasty ass. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. And nobody want him. Nobody want his ass. Shit. Listen. I don't give a damn. I'm going to say what I got to say, y'all. I'm going to say what I got to say. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to say what I got to say. Now, he got a hoe. He got a long-term trick bitch that beat his ass, or she's very combative. This woman that I'm picking up is so combative. She like to fight. She like to hit. She tear him up or something. I don't know. I don't know what's the problem. But this woman is another one that's an enemy of mine that is crazy and obsessed. Crazy and obsessed. She's in a relationship. with him some kind of way or connected to him. Looked like a Pisces. I don't know. Looked like she possibly even going, she could be a Leo or a Pisces. But she was an enemy because she was along with him, this Harley Quinn couple. Now, I'm not going to go through every enemy of mine, y'all, because that's just too much. I'll come back and give y'all some more enemies and catch y'all up. But these were the top ones that came out today. Okay? My damn enemies that want help. Because I'm picking up a lot of people that are enemies. I'm picking up some YouTube bitches. I'm picking up some Jezebel hoes and some Jezebel hoes. And I'm picking up family members that are some hating ass bitches and need to go sit down and snort their coke. Okay? Mad because I don't snort coke and I want to do something with my motherfucking life. Okay? And the ones that know what I'm talking to, you know who I'm talking to. And if I ain't talking to you, then let it fly. And if you ain't going to let it fly, then fuck it. It'll apply to your ass too. Shit. I ain't explaining myself. I am not explaining myself. But anyway, I'm picking up a lot of these people that got a problem. But they only got a problem because I'm not about the bullshit. Okay? I'm not sitting here allowing these people to be in my face and act like they don't know what's up. Okay, I'm not going to let that happen. The days of being fake and phony and pretending and smiling in my face is over. Those days is over. If you can't come correct and be real, then keep it moving. Because a lot of people say they want people to be honest and be real, but that's a lie. That's a lie. Because I keep it real and I keep it honest. And I ask for that, but everybody don't want that. When you act real and you be honest, a lot of people don't want that. They really don't want you to be honest. They really want you to tell them a dream. They really want you to pretend. They really want you to lie to them and tell them what they think you want to hear. That's what they really want. So, was the abundance worth it? The abundance so-called that they supposedly had of God is not worth it. Because it came with a curse. That's what God just said. It came with a curse. It came with a curse. Why? Because you went against somebody that God told you, don't touch my anointed one. Don't touch her head. Don't you dare put one hair out of her head. I have a special mission for her. She ain't do nothing to you, and that's what make it even wrong. I ain't do nothing to none of these motherfuckers. I ain't do nothing to nobody. I was the goddamn victim, and these people try to make it seem like I'm the villain. And when I start defending myself, I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I am not wrong. I'm going to defend me until God's kingdom come. Until every breath is out of my body. Okay? And I'm going to tell the truth. And like I said before, if you don't like the story that I have to say about you, you should have chose better for yourself. You should have chose better for yourself. The same way I choose to say, no woman on this earth planet, by the time I'm gone, by the time it's time for me to cross over, is going to be able to say she ain't know about these dark ass, nasty ass magicians. That she ain't know about these energy harvesters. That she ain't know about this goddamn womb magic that these fuckers do. That you don't know about a lot of shit that you should learn in Bible school. That you should learn in Bible school when you 10 years old about to get your period. Before you get 15 and 16 and 17 and thinking about opening your legs. I said this before. It don't matter if you wait the fuck after you marry. If it's the wrong person, if he's a dark ass magician, it does not matter. And it's Christians that are victims to this. There's women in the church that are victims to this. They don't even know it. So how come you don't know it? Because the pastor don't know it, or the pastor won't tell you. Or the mosque people, I forget what they call it, the people who own the Muslim people who pray to them. Whatever it is, whoever is your leader, if you don't know it, then either they don't know it or they ain't tell you about it. But this is something that every goddamn woman should know before they start fucking as soon as you get your period. So nobody is going to sit here and tell me near and far, and other women probably going to do the same thing. You ain't going to die without me telling you about what these niggas will do to you. And how you will be a victim. And it don't matter if you decide to wait the fuck or not. If it's the wrong person, it's the wrong person. What matters the most is who it is. Who it is. Who it is. Nobody gonna tell me that shit. Now, I'm getting that a lot of big mamas knew this. That's what I'm hearing right now, that God is telling me that a lot of big mamas did know this, but the information got lost around time, and because big mamas are dying out. Big mama is goddamn 33 years old now. Shit. Ain't no real big mamas no more. They all dying out. And the ones that got the wisdom and elders, nobody want to listen. If you don't look a certain way, they don't want to listen to the message. You think shaking your ass and all of this shit is all of that and showing your little tail. But guess what? You meet a dark magician and in one false move, your ass is out of here. One false move, your brain is being taken over by some nasty ass dark magician. I'm telling you, the shit is real and the shit is true. You'll be fighting and fighting and fighting. Why do you think some of these women lose their minds? A lot of these women have lost their minds and don't know why. No, the same way I made that decision to have for other women in this world, because I want to say, at least you can say, goddamn, if anything I ain't know about her, she told me about my goddamn pussy in my womb. If I ain't know nothing else, she told me to cover it like goddamn hold it till God's kingdom come. If you don't know if that fucker is a dark magician, an energy harvester, you better hold on to your goddamn ass, because these motherfuckers out here out here roaming. Please. Will have your ass all tied up and fucked up for years. Over one night, over 2-3 nights. Ain't no amount of money worth that. No amount of money is worth it. You will be in a spiritual prison. A spiritual prison. You will be in a spiritual prison. Are you ready for that? Because a spiritual prison is the worst. A spiritual prison is the worst. You literally in bondage. You will be snaked. I don't care if he spent the bag on you and you're looking all good and he spent the bag on you and you're shaking your little ass and you're walking away and eating dinner. You better make sure that motherfucker wasn't no goddamn energy harvester. Because everything he spent on you, he got back more. He is basically raping you. Basically taking advantage of you. And like I said, my message, I choose, this is one of my messages. And I only heard one woman talk about this shit this deep. One woman. And by the time I heard it, it was already too late. And I had to fight my way out of bondage. Fight my way out of the goddamn hell realm. Because of what that demonic entity did. The same way I choose that It's the same way every bitch that came against me and sold me out, the decision that you made is the same way you could have chose to do something good. But now you're going to look down on yourself and you're going to want to beat yourself up because now the plan ain't work. Now you need me. But to get out of that hellhole, you got to pay me. I ain't giving you the information for free. You got to pay me, bitch. Because for one, I know you don't like me. And for two, you went against me with my ops. You would have to pay me before I help you. You should have thought about your life ahead of you if the shit don't work. That's the questions you forgot to ask. What happens if it don't work? What happens if it don't work? It falls back on you. So everything you wanted from me is going to happen to you. Everything you wanted from me is going to happen to your ass. You should have chose better. You could have chose better. You could have chose a better outcome, but you didn't. I don't care what you think of me. You need me. You can go to another spiritual practitioner, but they're going to see the truth. They're going to see that you tried to set me up. They're going to see everything that you've done. They're going to see that you snaked me, betrayed me, and everything, because the energy don't lie. No matter how much you try to say, I didn't know. The energy does not lie. You cannot fake what's in your heart. You cannot fake what's in your aura. You cannot fake that. You can't refute that. I don't care how many times you pray and roll around and beg and say, you ain't do it, you ain't do this. You's a motherfucking lie, bitch. And that's why you're going to be in bondage with the man that you wanted. You both going to be in bondage. You both going to be at the bottom end of the wheel. I feel bad to be you. I would hate to be in bondage for a man that basically don't give a fuck about you. Don't care if you live or die because he gave you a demon. He gave you an entity. So he don't care if you live or die. He don't care about that. He's serving an agenda. And that agenda is to make you a bot. That's it. To serve a higher purpose, to keep you enslaved. Back to that point I made, to keep you enslaved to a higher demonic entity, being controlled. Being controlled. That's why at a certain point, you can't even feel like bad anymore to my divine team. You can't even feel bad no more. You can't even feel bad no more. And once again, I'm letting you guys know I had these stupid ass doppelgangers that keep trying to be me and put my information on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. They keep trying to copycat, repeat, and steal, but you will never be me. You're a loser. Get your own content. You sound like a fake and a phony because this information ain't yours and you ain't authentic. Okay? And anybody who got a problem with what I'm saying, you probably the person. Hit dogs holler. Hit dogs holler. Freaking weirdo. Freaking weirdo. So what do you guys think that I'm going to do for my karmics? What you guys think I'm going to do? Take a wild guess. Because I know what I'm going to do. I ain't going to do nothing for them. Not a damn thing. I'm going to let them suffer until the scale is balanced. And a lot of them owe me spiritually as well as physically. But a lot of them owe me spiritually. They have a very high spiritual debt. A very high spiritual debt to pay for what they've done. A very high spiritual debt. Some people, you're not going to see a relief for like 10 years. That's sad. Some of these people are not going to see a relief until about 10 years from now. Life is going to be very hard. You're going to be in and out of mental institutions. You're really going to go back to ground zero. Pretty much. And ground zero is not a good place for if you were like over a certain age. I don't care how much you try to say, well, they did it over, a man can do it over 3 times in one lifetime. But how old were they? Who wants to start over when you're supposed to be in retirement? Who wants to start over after you done been at a certain job for years and years or whatever? Who wants to start over after you done paid off one car? You got to pay you got to get a whole new car because you about to lose that car. You about to lose that apartment. You about to lose that house. You about to lose that job. A lot of you going down to zero, but it don't matter because a lot of them are going to jail. A lot of them are going to jail. So you ain't going to need those things anyway. But you're going to suffer until the process come. You're going to suffer until they come knock on your door and get you. And say, hi. You're under arrest or whatever the hell they say. You're going to suffer until that day comes. And then it's another one I see that you have some gang stalkers that are terrorizing you, harassing you. Interesting because you was doing the same thing to me. But only you, they're ready to, TikTok. Just like Papa Baron Samdi said, your grave is already buried. He told me, he said, a lot of them are already spiritually dead. And when you're already spiritually dead, you're just waiting for the day that the clock strikes for you. Because you're already dead. Really, you're already marked in the spirit realm. See, a lot of people, they tried to do that to me. They tried to mark me as spiritually dead so that I can die and be vulnerable to death, literally, right? And I told you guys, I'm going to tell you guys how I got out of that situation, but you guys are going to have to pay me. When I get there, I'm ready to tell you. I want to tell you guys how I got out of the situation when I was marked in the spiritual realm as dead and somebody switched who I really was in the spirit to somebody else. So it did not look like, I did not look like me in the spirit realm. And if it wasn't for Baron Samdi, Mama Bridget, Papa Legba, my ancestors, Osiris, and who else? Am I missing anybody? I might be missing somebody. It was a long list. and how I had to stay over 3 days in the house and not eat anything. And it was a long process of what I went through with my peoples for them to get stuff right. Because if I wouldn't have went out that door, I would have been out of here. I was going to be in a car accident, or something was going to happen to me. And I was going to be eaten by the beast. The beast was going to get me and eat me. Okay, I want to tell you guys about that story. And I heard another young lady's story about how Papa Legba saved her life because she didn't even know that she was about to be unalived and stuff like that. And he told her to stay in the house for 3 days, and she went through a whole thing, and she told a story about how she survived it as well. And at the same time, she said the same thing, how she was going to get eaten by the beast. He had to show her in a vision because she did not believe it. He's the one that knocked her spiritual gifts in because it saved her life. She was going to still go out and go to work and did not know she was never going to come back. And she had kids. She was never going to come back home. She was going to be eaten by the beast. So, to a lot of my enemies that are already spiritually dead, they just waiting for the day, for the tick-tock on the clock. Okay? But I'm going to tell you guys about that story. And if the Most High tell me not to charge for that story, then I won't. But right now, I'm thinking about charging. Shit. That is very graphic information. It was very tedious information. It was not fun at all. It was not fun at all. People think this spiritual game is a joke. So it gets on my nerve when I see fake people out here pretending like they are about this life. You ain't about this life until you got to figure out how not to die. When you got to figure out yourself how you are not going to be out here looking crazy, mentally insane, or unalive, and you know that is a spiritual hit on you. You don't know the real deal until you got a spiritual hit on you, and nobody can tell you what to do. You can't go to your mama, you can't go to your friend, you can't go to your aunt, you can't go, it's nobody that knows how to get you out the situation. So that's what's really fucked up about what happened to me, because I had a whole spiritual hit out on me that my mama put on me, my family put on me, and then everybody knew, and I was isolated. You hear? I was isolated, and I called myself trying to isolate and protect people that I so-called thought I loved. What kind of shit is that? I'm sitting there trying to protect them because I'm like, they can't help me. You can't help me with my problem. So me going into isolation is my way of dealing with my issue. This is a spiritual issue. You can't help me. But these bitches were sitting around here congregating with the motherfuckers that was trying to unalive me and feed me to the beast. And I know there's some of y'all out there that know what I'm talking about. I know some of y'all divine beings out there that knows what I'm talking about. Y'all better follow So Madame. Y'all better follow Fame versus Sacrifice So Madame that tell you about this. You better follow her. Do you think it's a coincidence that every time you turn around is a shooting? and all this killing and all this shit. Who you think eating them bodies up? Somebody getting these bodies and this energy. Is a lot of entities and beings that's eating off of these energies. And that's a whole nother topic. But I'm going to come back one of these days if the Most High want me to tell y'all about the situation when I had a spiritual hit out on me. I'm going to tell y'all somewhere down the line, somewhere in the future, I'm going to tell y'all, because it may save somebody's life who can't afford to listen to the story. So maybe I won't pay. I won't charge. But I am going to wait until a higher power tell me to tell a story when the time is right. Okay? The shit is real. The shit is damn real. And nobody near or far, nobody near or far, no pastor, no rabbi, no, who else is it? Priest. Nobody near or far, I don't care, can tell me that that shit ain't real. I know what I experienced spiritually these past 2 years. And I ain't never hear about this shit in church. So I feel like my message can even hit Christians, Muslims, Catholics, everybody. Everybody need to know about it. Because guess what? When I was calling on the wrong God, those guys was not helping me. Jesus came to me and Jesus showed me the truth. And y'all can argue all y'all want. Ascended Master Jesus, the master magician, showed me the truth about who the real Jesus is. And who the real Jesus isn't. I mean, who the fake Jesus isn't. Ain't. Whatever. He showed me the truth. And he told me he's sick of y'all lying on his ass. Lying on him. Sorry, Jesus, but that's what he said. He tired of y'all lying. And I said I was going to break out and show y'all in that Bible the truth about Judas and Jesus and how they ain't got no motherfucking beef like the pastor try to tell y'all. Is a whole nother way that look at that Bible, and it's esoteric. It's an esoteric book. It's an occult book. It is also a witch book, if you know how to read it. So all you Christians out there who swear you don't do witchcraft, yes you do. Yeah, you do. You do witchcraft. I'm going to show you. Because there's witchcraft in that Bible that you don't see. It's witchcraft in that Bible that you don't see. Yes, it is. Shoot. I'm going to show you. People think that I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. I'm going to show you. I told you. Let me open up a church. Y'all all going to be healed in a year. 2 years at max. You're going to be healed. And you're going to walk away happy. And I got these gang stalker Christians. If you so holy and sanctified, why do y'all come to my jobs and harass me? Y'all call my jobs and harass me. If you ask me, Christians are the most witchcraft people I ever met. Because y'all do all the evil shit in the world. Y'all talk about people like dogs. You know that's witchcraft, right? You talk about people like a dog. That's witchcraft. That's witchcraft. I bind you up. That's witchcraft. I bind you up. That's witchcraft, honey. You know what binding is? Get the hell out of here. Please. It's the darn truth, but I'm going to come back and let you guys know All of that is all in the divine timing. But the spiritual, supernatural, spiritual experience with death and being spiritually hit on, and the experience and how you know, let me tell you something. I heard another woman say this, and it's true. The same way you have the gift of anointing, like I do, and a lot of other people do, and speaking life, right, into others, and healing, there's the opposite polarity. And what is that? Death, endings, right? Darkness, not being healed. That's the polarity. And if they are just as powerful as you, what you think can happen? There's nobody stopping those energy hits. If there was, then why is it still going on? You hear? That's why I'm not even going to go down there because I'm going to go into another topic, but I don't want to go there. But that's why I have my own beliefs. And I don't care what anybody got to say. Them so-called relatives of mine, they all fake and phony. Because my mother is my so-called mother, the portal I came through, is a dark witch. She's a dark witch, part of a cult. And she made my life a living hell. She's a dark-ass witch, part of a dark-ass cult that allowed dark-ass people to enter into my life with all that dark-ass magic that she doing. And that's why she looked the way she look. With her disgusting brothers. Her disgusting-ass brothers and her other petty brother. Her petty brother that should be locked up. I will go there, okay? Because I ain't ashamed to tell none of their business. I will tell every last thing I know. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Them secrets is what make you sick. When you hear people say, what goes in this house stays in this house. What I did to you was 100 years ago and all this crazy shit. No, them sicknesses those things is what make you sick. I don't care if your mama just slapped you and you always felt some type of way about it. If you still feel some type of way about it and you grown and you feel like your mama was wrong for that, you need to deal with that. I don't care if it was just a slap. If you still feel some type of way about that and you an adult, you need to deal with that. Because I'm seeing a man who mama used to fuck him. I'm seeing men that got goddamn touched by the nannies and shit. And getting raped by the nannies, them fast ass teenage girls. I'm seeing grown-ass women, the mama girlfriend, touching all over teenagers. He ain't ready to have sex, but she making him, throwing her stank ass all over him. Okay? I'm seeing some sick shit. Your mama is the first one that give you a blowjob. What kind of shit is that? And you wonder why this man is all fucked up in his head? He is fucked up. His mama don't supposed to give him a blowjob. That is sick. But this is what's going on. I'm seeing a lot of freaky, nasty shit. Just like 2 years ago or a year ago, I told y'all about the woman, this sick-ass woman who lied and said her brother had raped her. He ain't really raped her. She been selling ass to her family members since the beginning of time. They was the first ones that she sold her ass to. Was her own brother, her cousin, her uncle, and then it was eventually her daddy and all their close friends. Because I think they all had money, or the brother had money, or the somebody had money, and she don't think that nobody should have his money but her. Something is sick in the motherfucking brain for you to want to fuck your brother, fuck your cousin, fuck your uncle because they have money, and you don't think that they should give the money to nobody else but you. Something is wrong with that girl. Something is wrong with that woman in her head. Something is wrong. Wrong. Sickly. You need to deal with that. You need to deal with this shit. All the goddamn shit going on. You need to deal with it. Some of these men too with their fathers. Their father might not have touched them inappropriately, but some of these fathers taught their sons how to rape women. How to take advantage of women, how to be a predator, how to do nasty, filthy stuff to women, and they felt some type of way about it because they was a teenager, they was too young for that kind of trauma. And their father basically abused them for not doing it and forced them to do it. You gotta dig deep and find out why some of these men out here are fucked up. In the head, in the mind, they fucked up because something happened to them. Some of their daddies did this to them. Some of their daddies touched them too. Some of their daddies taught them how to do fellatio. If you know what I'm talking about. You should know, you grown. But some of these men, they ruined their sons by making them rape women, making them drug women, making them do all kinds of filthy things. All this filthy crap. And y'all wonder why some of these men are thrown off? They never dealt with that shit. And you think when you come into their life, all that get washed away? No. 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 It don't. A lot of these men, they don't even want a woman because of the filthy stuff that happened in their mind. And they can't control it. Something is still wrong with the little boy. The little boy is still crying because their mama gave them oral sex and raped them, and their sisters raped them, and all kinds of crazy shit. Brothers and sisters and all kinds of crap going on out here. We always talk about women getting sexually assaulted. Men get sexually assaulted too. Men just embarrassed to talk about it. They so embarrassed to talk about it because they forced that as long as it was a woman that kissed you or did this to you, that's all I care about. That's not true. If he's not ready for that kind of experience because he's too young, then why are we pushing that? That grown-ass woman shouldn't be on that baby. He's a teenager. Her grown stinking ass. That ain't cute. I would beat a bitch to death if I found out, I don't even have no kids, that a nasty, filthy ass bitch who ain't got no business touching my son. I would beat her till her goddamn head is splitting. I sure will. To the white meat. To the goddamn white meat, I sure will. You nasty ass. On him. He ain't gonna never be right. And some people think it's cute. That's not cute. I'm gonna get into these co-worker karmics. I'm gonna dig up the co-workers as well that came against me that I didn't know about. I'm gonna find them. I sure am. Ain't no stone gonna be unturned. You hear? Ain't no stone gonna be unturned by the time I'm finished. Ain't no stone gonna be unturned. And the moment that it ain't, guess what? I'm gonna get a bug in my ear. A bug in my ear, and I'm gonna come on and expose. I'm exposing darkness. The scale must be balanced. Save your sorry ass apologies. You might as well save it because I don't need it. Because if you really rocked with me and fucked with me, you would have said, I don't believe that stupid shit. She ain't show me that kind of behavior. I don't believe that stupid shit. And I guess that's why people don't ever come to me with the he say, she say stuff. Because I guess they already know she ain't going to fall for it. Because nobody ever come to me with the he say, she say stuff. Because I want to get to it. Like, show me the proof. Show me, because she ain't show me that kind of behavior. She might be that way with you, but she ain't that way with me. Show me the motherfucking proof. I need to see times, dates, and all of that. If you talking about you want me to turn on your team to harass another bitch, I ain't got time to harass a bitch. The bitch ain't that important to me. You want to pay me to harass somebody? I'm still not doing that shit. You know how much time and energy it takes to get paid to spread rumors and lies? That takes a lot of motherfucking energy. You can have the motherfucking money back. Fuck that. I ain't got time for that. All that time and energy you did, you could have did something useful with your life. All the bitches that came against me, you could have did something useful with your life. You could have took your child to Disney World. You could have took your child and did something with it. You could have put your kids in camp, taught them how to read, but you bitches ain't do shit. But get a wet ass, STDs, and abortions. Okay? That's all the fuck you did. And now looking stupid. Because you can't find a nigga, and he ain't want to be found by you, and he ain't never fuck with you like that. That's it. That's the end of the goddamn story. End of it. Grow up. Own up to your shit so you can step into your power and stop being a victim. Because ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. Nobody felt sorry for me. And I had every reason in the book for somebody to feel sorry for me. But nobody's felt sorry for me. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a damn. Nobody gave a damn. I still got up every day, went to work, and did what the fuck I had to do. Okay? So I don't want to hear no sorry ass apologies. Go fuck yourself with your apologies. Shit. That's the goddamn truth. Goddamn Empress in reverse is on my ass. And Spirit says that's the truth. Everything I just said is the God honest truth. That's what Spirit just said. Now, I rest my case. I'll probably come back tonight if I feel like it because I have another message. But until next time, peace.